Support proplaygames on Patreon.
What is up, guys? It's Fenrir here, aka Carlos Battle, and this time we got some gameplay of Leomon versus Melga. So I was messing around a little bit with the Leomon deck. Another one of those decks that I don't think is super competitive, but it's cute. I really like playing Leomon. He's got a lot of cool effects. You know, whenever your opponent pops your guy and you gain like 3-4 memory, that feels awesome. So, let's see, I think... Oh, I ended up going first. That's unfortunate. Never want to go first. I am playing a Jellymon package here. So we're playing Kyoshiro and 2 copies of Sparkling Thunder so we can bounce our opponent's lower end Digimon and Tamers. This is Melga post ban list. So it is... He's playing some kind of weird stuff. He's got his spicy techs. A lot of blue going up here. Maybe I should try not playing blue decks. What are we doing? We're chipping 5k, and we lived, swung into a 4k. And the effect of the Jerry, play a Leomon, so it sets up our blocker real early. He drew his one of. I remember this very well. I was like, there's no way. Yeah, he drew his one of. It was tragic. So immediately bounces my blocker. He's going at security. Only picks up one thing off his Gabumon effect, but he is swinging forward 2 checks. I'm gonna tap the Jerry, Leo, and a Leo X. Yikes. Into a Melga. He doesn't bounce because he doesn't have X antibody. But that's fine. Does put me to 4. 4 is a lot of memory to work with at this point, but I was super behind. Thinking for an hour, the standard. I think I was trying to top deck. No. Oh well. Seeing those Leomons and Jerrys with some amount of consistency is really nice, I gotta say. Because it's only a copy of 4/4, but, you know, the Jerry doesn't have value unless you're holding a blocker Leomon, I think. Like, I'm not too keen on playing the Leomon that just has on deletion without having blocker. Doesn't feel quite as nice. Evos for 2, puts me to 2. Promote that Leomon. We might be looking for a Megadeth at this point, because I am splashing in some Davis Kens and a Megadeth. Panjamon for 3. Does put him to 1. So either my Leomons dying would mean a turn pass. Sets up a mat. I think he was playing Gabu Bond in here. That was the tech that he put into Melga to make up for the missing level 5s now. So what are we doing? We do have the Panjamon. Start turning sideways at some point. We're not too scared. I don't think security has any real bombs. Ah, there's the Megadeth. Getting rid of the Melga X. Garuru X. Cool Boy, still very cool card. Thank you, Cool Boy, very cool. He's at a 5. there goes one of my blocker Leos. This is just going to keep coming back to my hand. And I am super okay with that. Tuck the ex-ante, swing, and effect. For 2, unsuspend. Back comes the Leo. We're going to tap those Jerrys to draw 2. And he's doing 2 checks. No, he's not doing 2 checks. He's only doing 1 check. Ah. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Pretty sure he gained the memory as an inherited from the level 5 he went into. Not the Weregaruru X, but the other level 5. I'm at 0. I think at this point it's pretty safe to clear out the field. You go for HPD. Nice, nice. So yeah, we are playing a single copy of HPD, the one legal copy, of course. But top end is your level 5s are green, so it's really good to abuse HPD here. Imperial, effect of the Imperial. We're spitting out the Leomon. No need to spit out anything else. I mean, I literally can't. There wasn't a green dude in the stack. And now for 2, putting him back over to 1. Effect of the fighter mode. We could have bottom decked it, but at this point I decided that I didn't need to bottom deck it. Like, I was pretty okay with just bouncing it back to his hand, since he was staring at lethal here anyways. He's on 1 memory. That fighter mode is 15k. He's going at security with 2 checks. Oh, and there goes that plan. The ice wall really quickly shut it down. Ooh, gotta love Cool Boy hitting nothing. So now we can't swing at security without passing turn anyways. Set up a rookie in the back. If we don't want to go in for 2 checks, that fighter mode's still holding it down. He is a 15k blocker. Pay our 2, we live. Never rewarded, I think. Because I needed that guy to die to security. He's got near infinite memory. Leomon. And the Panja. Effect of the Panja. We drop a Davis Ken just to set up for next turn. We're only on 1 security. It's not looking super duper hot, but being where I'm at is not a bad position either. Just a 1 blocker to his big stack. Cool Boy going burr. We love to see it. That's X antibody. Yep, Garuru for 1. Garuru X. He's climbing the line. He's doing Melga things. There he goes. There he goes. There's the guy with that inherited to gain a memory. Toxic antibody. Swings at security. When attacking. Bounces this guy. We're thinking about blocking, but at this point he has battle protection, so I figured I may as well just let him hit and hope for the best. Tap the Jerrys, get some draw out of the attack. Nope. It was a Panja. He is very okay. Boom. He gains back. Does he got a recount here? Boom. Nope. Yeah, he just gains 4. He has a billion cards in hand. And this is where he misplays, because he goes into Gabu. The Gabu Bond, he bottom decks something, but I just block because he didn't realize that this was 15k. Yeah, the fighter mode being 15k really messed that up. I thought he was going to go into like Melga X, because I definitely gave it back to him. It's in his hand. But because he went into Gabumon here, he just perishes. Rip. Super tragic on that front. So while we're establishing mulligans, I don't think I'm going to be dropping a Leomon X deck profile unless a lot of people seem to be interested in it. This is very much like a for fun type of deck. I like it. I feel like it's a really strong set of level 4s. A lot of good effects. I don't play too many rookies. I want to try and be hybrid without hybrids. You know, like get all the value out of your level 4s and your tamers. Pop in options to capitalize on whatever it is you get from those level 4s, be it memory or draws. And then play a couple level 6s that are really strong, specifically for this deck. So I like Imperial Dragon mode and Fighter mode. Fighter mode is a 1 of. I might bump him up to 2. That card's super cool. Dragon mode comes up a little less often. It's cool. You can spit out a blocker. You won't usually be spitting out 2 Digimon unless one of them is Leomon X. The Panjamon inherited will give one of the things that gets played by an effect rush. That's cool, but it's not enough to like really get the value out of only spitting 1 when I Evo for 4. Not that cool. Playing a Mirage Gao. Surprised it hasn't come up yet, but I am playing a Mirage Galgamon from BT11, I think. Yeah, just to punish our opponent for drawing cards. So once again, I'm made to go first. We open the same old rookie, same old Leo. Climbing the line, the bread and butter of Jelly Leo. He is also climbing his line on his 4. He stepped up to 5 in the back, which is just like he opened his 1 of again. It's crazy. Right off the bat, Leo X, swinging at security with 5k. We lived, never punished. We're gonna Evo into a Panja, draw effect of the Panja, spit into Jerry. We don't go into a Leomon, we do go into a fighter mode. I figured here the fighter mode is warranted. It's hyper early. He's not gonna be able to out it unless he has the Melga X or the X antibody Melga X in hand. I think at this point he might be looking for it. But the fighter mode spitting out early is fantastic. Lets me push aggression. Lets me set up a blocker too if I feel like that's needed. So there's Cool Boy because he used the Gabumon, the EX1 Gabu. Ooh. I think he just got sacked here, to be honest. Like he probably could have had a play, but hitting that Megadeth first check absolutely destroyed him. Yeah. Poor Melga will forever suffer to options. Analog, Cool Boy. He's setting up, but at this point I'm getting 2 free checks in there. Yep, 2 checks, 15k. Wanyamon will draw me a card. Hit another Cool Boy, which would usually be bad news, but his field is completely clear. So if he doesn't see an option or a way to remove this fighter mode, then he's just staring at lethal. Setting up rookie. Does he have a play? I'm pretty sure he didn't. It's just that Megadeth, man. That Megadeth made this really like a 5-minute game. It's insane. Gabu in the back. He's cooking. Anything? I think he might just scoop here. The Megadeth is too good. Spits out the Gabu. And now we're relying on security to have a bomb that'll stop us. 2 checks. Yeah, and there it is. Goma for game. That Megadeth was tragic. But yeah, GG's. That's how it went. My security, nothing crazy. There's that Sparkling Thunder. Didn't really come up here. It could have. It's nice to bounce tamers, but I really just use it to bounce memory tamers and choke my opponent. It comes up a lot in Hunters when I've done a little bit of the Hunters matchup. But that's the power of Leomon. Fun deck. I don't know. I like him. He's a cool guy. Almost about to play Fist of the Beast King in there. It's a cool option. Anyways, I'm a Leomon fan. That's the Leomon deck. Thank you guys for watching. And remember to keep topping.